I'm Yashas, a business analyst and senior functional consultant here at Pragmatic. Here I'm once again to explain the features and functionalities of our application Hotel Management. So earlier I had shown the functionalities and features of available in Hotel Management in a brief manner. Let's start by looking at the functionalities and the ways to set up a hotel, the rooms, and all these aspects in our video today. So, in the hotel management, the first thing to start our business, or as a hotelier, if I have to run the business using our hotel management app, the first thing that we would suggest is to create the hotel masters. So you can see in the configuration, you have a hotel. There is a functionality in with our hotel management app where in a single database you can have multiple hotels. That is, if you have multiple hotels running, you can definitely set each one of them, and you can publish these into your websites or in any other forms, and you can manage the bookings with all the remaining aspects of accounting and everything separately. So this is how, and this is where the hotel masters are created. So for example, over here we have created a hotel in the name of the Hub Hotel, and you can open it. You can see over here, and this is the way also to create. For example, I can go create a new hotel as well, where I give the name of a hotel and preferably a new warehouse. That is, every hotel should have a warehouse of its own, because to handle all the items related with respect to the particular hotel, it could be food items, or it could be even the rooms are part of the product masters, which I'll explain in the later stages. So ideally it would be preferable if you have a separate warehouse for your individual hotels, because it is advantageous to have all the inventory tracking with respect to every warehouse which is representing a hotel. And then we can have a dedicated price list for the particular hotel, and then we can also map analytic account. Analytic account is a default feature of Odoo, where if in later cases, if you want to if you want to have the profitability or the concept of profit centers or the cost center or the expense centers, this is where we can use the standard analytic account of the Odoo as well. And then there is the restaurant picking type. This is used in case where people are using our restaurant module also with the hotel. It is not required if you use the standard point of sale model, but by default you can choose one. So I'll quickly show you one of the examples already available. You can see over here, warehouse is also available, default payment method is also set. There is a price list set, analytic account so far we haven't configured anything over here. And then there is a point of sale picking type also we have attached over here. So this is how a hotel is created. This is the first master that needs to be created. The next thing, now once the hotel masters is done, I need to create the rooms and the floors. That is, how many floors are there in my hotel, how many rooms are there, what are the different types of rooms. So let's go ahead and check that out. You can see over here there is the floor master. Right now, for example, I have considered the floor 1 and the floor 2. You can have as many floors you want, and the sequence, the way it appears, can also be set over here. Later comes the room category, where this is the most important part. This, for those who know Odoo very well, this is nothing but product category in the backend. That is, we have integrated the standard features of the product category into the room category, where the room types. So over here, I can define as many room types as we have. For example, if as a hotelier, if I have three different types of rooms, standard, premium, and suite rooms, I have created each one of them. I'll open each one and I'll show you, or I'll explain you in detail. So it has a name. You can have different names based on the nature of your business. It can also have a parent category. That is, for example, if there is a VIP rooms under which there are separate categories, if there is a deluxe rooms under which there are separate categories, not the rooms in fact, but the categories itself can have a branch. So that can be also accommodated over here. And then there is a quick checkbox over here, which you need not worry as a user. This will be by default true from the room category type. You will also have to map which hotel it belongs to, because as I said, in a single database we have put out the functionality in such a way that you can have multiple hotels. So each category has to belong to one single hotel. Same way with company also, this is a feature which allows you to have multi-company feature. So if at all I have a Odoo database with multi-company, I'll have to choose which company it belongs to. Then comes the income account and the expense account. This is to clearly say, if I choose the particular room of this belonging to this category, and at the time of invoice, which account it should reflect, which ledger it should reflect. So that is driven by the income account and the expense account. This can also be set at the level of room as well, but there is an option at the room category as well. Then comes the other three aspects: the description, the image gallery, and room amenities. These are very specific, especially when it comes to the website publishing. What do I mean by that? Whatever the description we put over here, it could be a paragraph, or it could be a beautifully explaining the way of room types. What does a deluxe room do, or what does a standard room does? What are the functionalities it has? It can all be put up over here, so that when we publish these types of rooms into our website, it gives a very exquisite information or explicit information to our customers. Same way with image gallery. What are the different images that we can have? We can provide the this thing images. I mean, we can attach the images over here with the description for it. These are all useful, especially when I'm using website module. And then there is room amenities. This room category, what all amenities we provide as a hotelier. We give you I mean, in-house kitchen. We give you in-house jacuzzi. We give you in-house that is basically refrigerator, a washing machine. We have TVs, we have air coolers, and all these things. So all the amenities that are provided for this category can be defined over here. There is a master separate for category as well, amenity category as well, which you can find over here. You can very similarly have a amenity category, and then you can have amenities as well. So this is also possible, where these amenities can is nothing but the Odoo product masters, and in the backend it can be attached to the rooms as well. Now, I explained you about the room categories and the amenities. Let's go to the rooms. That's one of the most important aspect. Now, here in the room, you can see. Let me open one of them. This is the name of the room. The first and important information that I would like to provide is the room configuration is nothing but the product configuration in the backend of Odoo. So basically, over here, we would suggest these rooms are sellable. That's the reason we put it out as the sales is true. The checkbox of sales is true over here. And then all the rooms should be of type service, because these are services that is provided to the customer. So, and then we put out the prices over here. We can also have price list. That's a different concept, but over here we suggest to put out the prices in the sales price itself. And then there is the room category, which is you have to select which room category it belongs to, which floor it belongs to, and also the capacity of the room. That is how much maximum adult it can hold, or how much maximum children it can hold. And also you have to clearly mention which hotel it belongs to. Once this is done, you can even put out the amenities separately for the room also within the category. If I have 10 rooms, and each room can have its own room amenity, that can be configured over here as well. So in this video, I have briefly explained about how do we set up the room category, rooms, and the amenities. Going further in our next videos, I'll also explain how do we now take up this room and do a booking, and how do we do the complete process. Thank you.